Diedwyd, Groshini Broicha is Annan Dom. Hello everyone. I'm Geraldine. I would like to acknowledge my father, John Gerard Brophy, and mother, Marie-Therese Brophy, and my siblings, Philip, Marie, Paul, Angela, and Joseph, all of whom have contributed equally to our father's hair loss and high blood pressure. His sons and daughters-in-law, Kushla, Harry, Jane, and Ross, his beloved grandchildren, Thomas, Zoe, Bridget, Johnny, Beatrice, Erin, Olivia, Sophie, Elizabeth, Michael, Sam, and Lauren. And 4 great-grandchildren, Piata, Archie, Emery, and newly arrived Jet. He was a chief of a mighty tribe. The Irish also have an intimate relationship with their heavenly family. Saints who are as real and loved by them as their own. So it was with Dad. St. Joseph, patron saint of fathers, still rates him very highly. Ireland in 1931 was a tough place to be born. His namesake, St. Gerard Magellan, patron saint of childbirth, I know, only the Italians would make a man the patron saint of childbirth, was looking out for it. His place as the youngest of 5 children was never cemented. When his mother died of tuberculosis, the Brophies were split up and placed in separate orphanages. There they spent their childhoods. Dad made a great fist of early childhood, despite losing his mammy at 2 and being brought up by the Christian Brothers. He did give the Christian Brothers what for, with his cheeky mouth and his runarounds and his clever tricks and steadfast rebellion. He talked of his love of the pigs often, and working on the orphanage farm. He had to rise at 6, work for 2 hours, and then go to school. But he learnt his language, Irish, and Shakespeare and Oliver Goldsmith tripped off his tongue. He was still able to quote verse by heart until his last week. He left school at 15 and was grateful to the Christian Brothers for all the hardship they inflicted upon him. May they be in heaven half an hour before the devil knows they're dead. Let's just hope St. Peter has a very long delete list. Leaving Ireland for life on English shores was hard on John and Marie's wedding day, but St. Patrick set out with them to ward off stray snakes. And the one-day honeymoon of a lifetime in Birmingham was affordable. We won't mention the burst hot water bottle on your wedding night, Dad. But moving to New Zealand 52 years ago was the ultimate rescue mission for your family. Everyone got to see the sun and eat pumpkin for the first time. St. Christopher saw to it there wasn't too much vomiting on the plane. And it didn't matter that nobody could understand their accents. St. Jerome was onto it, and they speak like proper Kiwis today. Some of them even speak Irish and Maori. St. Jude, the patron saint of lost spent a great deal of time at your place. Your DIY efforts over the years are legendary. Feathers stuck on my hand to your first marital headboard, impressive, even if it didn't fit through the bedroom door. And your chicken wire wardrobes at Boyd Grove were ahead of their time, according to St. Jude. As a gourmet, your curiosity with spices such as mace and chili powder meant dinner was always an adventure, if sometimes a minor first aid affair. Your cake baking on Sundays, jam, sponge and fruit cake were treats beyond compare. And school lunches of marmalade toast were the envy of the discernible few. St. Lawrence, the patron saint of food, has been influential in your continued inventions in the kitchen. However, your suggestion of cold porridge sandwiches thankfully was never taken up. Mum and Dad made our childhood Christmases holy and wholly magical. New clothes and ho-ho-ho presents carried down the hairy staircase, the carpeted stairs. Fixing cars with all the know-how of your life as a toolmaker made our garage ring with bad language and engines turning over but going nowhere. Mowing lawns on Saturdays for extra money, walking up hills and down streets to talk and take the air. In later years, visiting prisons to share a song with prisoners and offer comfort, to read the Bible to them, to promote camaraderie among them. St. Vincent de Paul's furniture deliveries and concerts at rest homes, taking Holy Communion to the sick, serving on parish councils and keeping your own counsel after another political argument with Mum. You worked in a factory your whole life, and then beyond that, into your community. Your tireless work for the Irish Club, both as the perfect barman teetotal and teaching your own native language, Irish, to all who would show interest. Your language became your quiet vocation. Passionate and concentrated, you were a great teacher. But the greatest achievement of all of your many talents, was your singing. Even from the first, you had a song at the ready, when Mum would say, "Give him a cup of birdseed. Give us a song, Johnny boy." And so you did. I'm sure the Almighty would like to apologise for making you Irish and teetotal in the same lifetime. But you never wavered in your pioneer pledge. Not even for a dash of sherry in the Christmas trifle. Good man yourself. And a big shout out to the venerable Nat Talbot from Dublin, patron saint of alcoholics. Because you have never needed the devil's own liquor to practice your true vocation. Singing. Singing for God and his saints, singing for joy, hope, comfort, love and laughter. Singing for all, young and old, everyone. Singing to make steadfast memories of great moments for many to treasure. Sean Gerard Breaker, Come, Gerald Brophy. The vast world you inhabited saw you for what you were, a terror to meet life's tune. The mighty toddler has not fallen. The great oak will forever stand tall. Sanda. Good night. Sleep tight.